Today I witnessed something very extraordinary. So, today morning I was sipping my tea in my garden and I found a caterpillar. You know what a caterpillar is? A caterpillar, a little worm which just crawls. It's like a piece of rubber just stretching itself and compressing itself in order to move. It has got a body which is little irritating, like it is having some kind of hair. Overall, it doesn't look good. Like it doesn't have eyes. It doesn't have anything like which we can really appreciate. So I was just trying to push it off. Like it was trying to come near me. Like I was sitting on a chair and it is actually crawling towards me. The sight was little disgusting. I thought I should actually push it off. So I was trying to reach a piece of wood which is next to me, and I'm just trying to throw it off. While I was actually doing, my attention got diverted to another creature. It is a beautiful butterfly. Like I don't say it's a very colorful butterfly, but reasonably good butterfly having a combination of black, brown, and yellow shade. So it is just flying, and it is also actually trying to come near me. Like the sight is so wonderful. Like it is a delighting sight. I mean, I felt like okay, nice to see a butterfly. So I was really shocked. I mean, my thinking got little deeper. I was thinking, why am I so discriminating? On one hand, I've seen a poor little creature which is actually crawling and is actually trying to come near to me, but I was repelled at the sight of this, and then I want to shoo it off. On the other hand, there is a little tiny creature which is flying, which is little appealing to my eyes, and I'm fantasizing with it. Like I don't mind it coming to my vicinity. I want it to let it land on my body. Like so, for me, these two creatures are actually two polar opposites. One is repulsive, one is repelling, and the other one is really attracting. One is actually a push, and the other one is a pull. So I was thinking, okay, why we should be so discriminating about these things based on their outer appearance? There is soul in a caterpillar, there is a soul in butterfly. We are able to appreciate one form, but we are not able to appreciate or even accept the other form. So, is the flaw in our thinking or in the creation? But as a matter of fact, we should understand that the butterfly is the evolved version of a caterpillar. The caterpillar has transformed itself into a beautiful flying butterfly. And when you look at a butterfly, it is nothing but a small crawling creature in the past. Not a very long past, but in the recent past. It is just a tiny crawling creature. So, it is the journey of a caterpillar, it is the journey of a butterfly. So, how a tiny little ugly looking caterpillar transformed itself into a flying beautiful creature? How did it acquire wings? Wings symbolizes power, your ability to fly high. You have developed from nowhere, you developed wings. Wings are empowering. When you look at the pictures of angels, how are they different from us? Everything looks almost the same except the wings. Wings symbolizes the spiritual empowerment. It gives the freedom to go where you want to go. In the same given time frame, a caterpillar can crawl maybe few inches, but in the same time slot, the very caterpillar which has transformed itself into a beautiful flying butterfly can travel much, much, much higher and much, much, much wider. So, the journey of life is all about this. So, how did a small, dirty looking, crawling, creeping caterpillar transformed itself into a beautiful flying butterfly? From where did this little caterpillar acquire, got this power? Who created? Did the caterpillar go to the temple and started doing all kinds of rituals saying that yes, I should get wings and I should become a caterpillar? No, I've not seen a caterpillar crawling towards a temple and doing the rituals that we human beings do. It doesn't do that. Then what else it does? Or it comes to you and say, you are a bigger creature, you are a mightier creature, please transform into a caterpillar. Does it do that? Again, no. What does it do? It actually retires, it actually retreats into its cocoon for 40 days, wherein it actually undergoes inner transformation, a state of deep silence. It is totally cut off from the external world. It is into its own shell. It's, it's into its own cocoon, wherein it is totally cut off from the external world. It actually goes into a kind of meditative state, and at the end of this period, it actually emerges from its own self cocoon and starts flying. For a person who doesn't understand the journey of a caterpillar or a butterfly, they think that caterpillar and butterflies are two different species, but that's not the case. Similarly, if we have to build our own wings, spiritual wings, we need to get into a kind of meditative state. So it is only through inner journey that we develop powers that we actually crave for. I hope you understand the significance of meditation. If you really care for spiritual unfoldment, if you really care for spiritual empowerment, if you really care for spiritual enlightenment, the only way you can get into the state is only meditation. There are no shortcuts for spiritual unfoldment. People might say, okay, within 5 minutes I will activate your Agna chakra. There is no truth in it. It doesn't mean that people can actually get activated, but it depends on their previous journeys, to what extent they have traveled in their previous incarnation. Only from that point the journey again starts. Maybe for people who have actually done a lot of spiritual practices in their previous incarnations, they don't have to start the journey again from zero. They can start where they have ended. And that is how there are some people who actually get activated on spiritual terms, on spiritual plane, rapidly compared to other people. It doesn't mean that there is a shortcut. So, I'm sure most of you had some kind of spiritual journey, spiritual unfoldment, spiritual advancement before you are here in our group. Only thing is that you need to be reminded that you are not starting from zero. Now the time has come for you to realize where you are and start your spiritual journey again. I hope the message is loud and clear. So maybe this is an opportunity for you, me, and all of us together to break open our shells of ignorance and move towards the path of spiritual enlightenment. Persistence and patience are two things that we need to imbibe in our life. You can build a house in 15 days. The same house can be built in 6 months, which is going to last longer. If you have to finish your project, maybe without any strong foundation, you'll just construct, and it appears exactly the way the house which has taken 6 months to build. But any moment, a house which is actually built in 15 days can collapse. So, even your spiritual efforts should be sustainable efforts. Now, the time has come for us to actually move on to the different plane of spiritual awareness, and that's the reason why we are getting connected. So, have the commitment to understand who you are, why you are here. So, during the next 40 days, we are going to focus on this aspect of our spiritual journey and evolution. I hope you're all with me. Let's move ahead.